Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
combo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the same
same
combo.
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
I couldn't even hear none of that bomb. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I ain't hear shit.
Welcome back. This is the same combo. The same. What?
What?
Did you forget your lines?
Line.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the same combo, the podcast. We talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba, and this is the anime segment. How you guys feeling today?
I'm feeling good. It's been a
Good.
couple of weeks since we did this. You know, doing a podcast always makes you feel good. You feel me?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, it helps me relieve my anger. You know what I'm saying? It helps me decompress a little bit. But on the topic of anger, have you ever watched an anime scene and it like just really ticked you off? Like something that rubbed you off
I
the
got a
wall.
whole
You really wanted
list.
to jump in the TV and square the fuck up with the character?
Yeah, I got a whole list of that.
Can you start? I'm gonna start with you then. What you got?
I've never been so angry and sad when Gabi shot Sasha. I ain't never put hands on a child before, but I want to beat the shit out of Gabi. I hate Gabi.
If we talking recency, because I got a whole bunch too. But if we talking recency, the most recent thing that had me pissed off before they realized they wasn't gonna do shit to her when Nezuko got exposed by the sun. Those editors not shit for putting in all them backlashes. They not shit for that. I really thought it was over.
Bro.
I
was like, there's no way y'all killing Nezuko right now. There's no way.
I was like, I think that was because of course there's things that have pissed me off, but I think that was the first time in a long time that anime really had me sitting here heartbroken. I said, there's no fucking way,
when she pushed Tanjiro off, like when she kicked that nigga, I was like,
yeah, no, that's insane.
The anime did us dirty on that scene. Like the manga doesn't captivate the emotions like that, but the anime traumatized you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
I don't think my heart was literally like racing in that scene. I was just like, there's no way. But yeah, I got more. I was pissed off watching Fairy Tail, watching every time Makarov died and came back to life. I was pissed off when fucking Boo wouldn't wake up for the tournament of power.
But that was stupid.
And it doesn't even match up with the manga version because the manga version they had to take a test to get into the tournament, and Boo failed the test. That's why he wasn't a part of the team.
That makes more sense.
It pissed me off even more that they were so desperate that they brought Frieza back to life.
I ain't gonna lie, that was cold. That was cold to me. That was cold to me because this
nigga grabbed the whole destructive orb, something that you didn't see at that point. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing what would have pissed me off if they had like the Frieza just developed into a good guy as the tournament of power going. He did things to help the team, but he was kicking those niggas' asses while he was helping them. Like that was
helping them. Yeah.
So
look, since Kenny mentioned Dragon Ball, I got two in Dragon Ball that pissed me off. First one, Buu Saga. So we all know that strongest people on this goddamn earth are Goku, Vegeta, and probably right after he got Gohan. So if Boo fucks up Goku and quote unquote kills Gohan and Vegeta's dead, what makes you think that you Chi can walk up to him and smack him and not face no fucking consequences?
See, I thought you was gonna bring up because if we talking about that arc alone, one thing that made me angry when this nigga Goku threw the Patara at Gohan and this nigga dropped it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro! And you're supposed to have super senses, but you can't catch a goddamn earring.
This man Gohan, the strongest fighter on earth, but ain't played no sports. Like, what's up? I said,
And that is a good example to the Chi one. Pride is literally who Vegeta is, right? This nigga ain't never bowed down to nobody. First time you see him tremble and bow in front of somebody, you decide to walk up to them and then smack him. Who the fuck you think you are, Boomer?
Facts. That's only happened a couple times in Vegeta's case. One time that did piss me off was during the Broly movie when he was the only one that didn't want to fight until the very end and they got his shit clapped.
Oh no, but that was pathetic, bro. That Broly broke that nigga.
Broly.
But we got one that Carlito don't know about. But when the people in the Soul Society kept using their fucking bankais, bro.
The nigga literally called y'all and say, "Yo, don't nobody use y'all bankai. They've been stealing it,
bro." And they stop doing it.
One after the other, and then they keep stealing it, and then y'all see him steal it, but it's like, oh, okay, Bankai, this is what I got next, and I'm just like, bro,
I just want to see if they can steal mine. What do you mean?
Just let me know when y'all finish because I can't hear y'all because I muted y'all because I'm actually watching fucking Bleach this time. So
don't worry, you're gonna forget about this conversation by the time you even get to this point.
Yeah,
look, it's fine. It's fine. I just know when to edit.
I got one last one for me. This is not really like a scene, but Whitebeard. Where's the beard?
Bro, I always wondered that. I'm like, where the fuck is your beard, bro?
Like, what?
This nigga's all mustache.
Whitebeard
even when he was younger, this nigga still ain't had no damn beard.
Like, it don't make no sense. He always had a mustache.
Y'all not doing Nick Pig, one of my favorite characters on the show.
No, bro. He got a clean ass chin.
If we want y'all, let's talk about Whitebeard. Let's talk about One Piece because I got at least 10 moments in each arc that pissed me the fuck off. Main one, Luffy getting stuck in between those fucking
I knew you was about to say that.
Getting stuck between those fucking buildings. Kenny wanted to take a shot at Fairy Tail and mention every time Makarov died. This nigga Luffy has drowned 892 episodes out of 1,063. Like, that pisses me off every time he gotta get saved. I'm gonna stop trolling and think of like a prime moment other than the wall. I think a prime moment where One Piece really had me pissed off is the fact that they broke into jail, then had to break out of jail, then had to go to fucking Marineford, and that nigga ended up dying anyway. And then they took Whitebeard with them. The end of Marineford pissed me the fuck off.
Marineford though, traumatic for everybody.
But One Piece has a lot of high moments that hit you in your chest though, like make you want to cry real nigga tears.
For sure. It definitely like alters, some chemicals in your brain. It's one of those shows. But all right, y'all, let's jump into tonight's topic because I actually have a packed show ahead. This is something that we've talked about before. So this is, I guess, going to become a series. This is something that Kenny did before where we compare shows from the Mount Rushmore, I would say, of anime. But we have swapped out Bleach for Fairy Tail. So we're gonna do that, but with new gen animes. Now, the three candidates that I have as animes, I think that we are pretty well versed in them. First one, Demon Slayer. Second one, Fire Force. And then third one, Attack on Titan. You feel me?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that
line? We only using 3?
Yeah, I just wanted to do 3 because last time
Mount Rushmore. Oh, so we're doing big 3. Okay, I'll say Mount
big
Rushmore
3.
got more than
Last
3
time
heads.
we did big 3. Yeah, big 3.
So
And this is not necessarily the big 3 of anime in the new gen, but this is just like anime. I feel like we are really well versed in. Like we're all seen everything basically in them. Maybe besides the last episode of Attack on Titan, which doesn't change much.
You said Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer,
and Fire Force.
Fire Force. I think I'm not even gonna lie. I'm taking, as much as I respect it. I mean, yeah, I'm taking Fire Force out. I'm also the only one I'm leaving in there would probably be Demon Slayer. I think I'd take Attack on Titan out too.
What the?
Wait, so what do you want to do then?
Demon Slayer, My Hero, and JJK.
Kenny has not seen the second season of JJK. I feel like that was not enough episode. And also, are we all caught up on My Hero?
Yeah,
I
am.
I'm not.
You didn't watch the newest?
So wait, what is the question here? Are we comparing the 3 that you listed?
You remember how we had an episode where we had Natsu, Naruto, and Luffy, and we had compared different aspects of the show, side characters, stories. So that's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do the Attack on Titan, Fire Force, and Demon Slayer.
Okay, I thought you was asking us what we thought the new gen big 3 was. I thought
the same thing, Carlo. We were thinking the same.
Okay.
My bad. I poorly explained that. I apologize.
We can,
but basically, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, because you looked at me kind of crazy.
The fact that you took an ALT out is ridiculous.
Don't even do that. A few weeks ago, y'all didn't even want to put Attack on Titan. Y'all didn't even want to consider that new gen anime.
Did I say that? Did I agree to that?
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was both.
But the thing is, it came out in 2013. So even when I was like thinking of it, I was like, I kind of don't want to. But I feel like just the hype kind of picked up a little late around 2017 and shit. So I was just like, fuck it. But basically, yeah, without wasting any more time, we're gonna do Attack on Titan, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, and what we're gonna start off with is pretty simple: the main characters. Which one is better, and how would you rank them, and why?
Carlo, Attack on Titan, Fire Force, and Demon Slayer. Okay. Oh, this is easy. This is a clear number 1.
Eren and Shinra.
This is a clear number 1. I want Kenny's list first.
Okay, Kenny, go ahead.
If we're going from this character to the end, Eren's got to be number 1 for main character. Character development, progression, story of Eren Yeager. Numero uno. From going to I'm bad, I can't use my ODM gear. My mom died. I'm dark, but I'm kind of weak at the same time. To being the fucking ruler of Eldia. This man time traveling, manipulating number 1. Number 1. Tanjiro's been the same dude constantly through this whole thing pretty much, but he's just getting better, getting stronger. So I'm putting Tanjiro at number 3 and I'm putting Shinra at number 2.
Cool. You didn't explain why you would put Shinra at number 2.
Shinra's funnier than Tanjiro.
Your argument with that Tanjiro is the same dude. It's not the same. Is that not the same for Shinra?
That is a fair statement. That is a very fair statement.
It's not even that I disagree. I just wanted to ask.
Let's talk about their backstories. Tanjiro and Shinra, I feel like, have very, very, very similar backstories.
Extremely.
Family was killed, and then their sibling is now like part of the evil group, but not. Like Sho got kidnapped by the evil people, and now he's like I don't know what to call, like a fire demon thing. And then Nezuko is a demon. Very similar backgrounds. I would say Shinra's a little bit funnier. I would say his power is a little bit cooler, but Tanjiro is the fucking Avatar apparently.
That nigga is Aang with a sword.
Facts. That's exactly who he is. I just think Tanjiro's personality is a little stale for me.
Yeah, I think
I like Shinra better. So that's why I'm putting him at number 2.
I think the interactions he gets from all the adventures that he goes on and the characters around him kind of elevates his personality a little bit, but Shinra has natural personality. So I didn't agree. I didn't agree with Kenny. I just wanted to know his reasoning. I put Shinra at number 2, but I'd probably
this man Shinra said, "I'm coming to save the day, so I guess I gotta be Mr. Beat Your Ass Man." I said, "What?"
No, that was like
what?
I was confused. I said, okay, but I just feel like Aaron is an undisputed number 1 just based off of everything Kenny said. We just haven't. Attack on Titan came back in 2013. Now I will say it started picking up 2017 quarantine times where everybody started watching anime. So I think it started getting more popular. But as far as just like we've seen their main character go through so much more than the other two, like, and apparently Demon Slayer is almost to an end, which is crazy to me, crazy to think about. But I think just undisputed based off of, I agree everything when Kenny said, and then Shinra number 2, Tanjiro number 3.
I think it's crazy because we're all watching Bleach, so it's like we made the journey of hell episodes, and now when there's a short anime, we're like, what the fuck?
The fuck is this?
I feel like it's just like with the animation studio all being the same now. You just gotta, if you want your shit out there, you gotta make it quick and kind of, heavy.
But I feel like there's so much more to the Demon Slayer that there needs to be explained and done that it shouldn't be anywhere near. They're still kids. Like, do we not see niggas grow up no more? Like, what?
Yeah, but I feel like the manga, it was done like that. Like, it was done a while back. So
but I'm saying, do they not? So Naruto, we got to see him go from kid to grown. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, we got to see him go from kid to grown. One Piece, this man Luffy was flashbacks of 10. We got to see him when he was a kid. He's what, 18 now, and it's still going. Can we get some time? Can we get some time with the characters? Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Started at 17, and then 2 years after Sabaody, yeah, he 19, which is crazy.
25 years in 2 years. That's insane.
Facts. Fucking facts.
That shit is insane. But okay, I feel like I gotta agree with y'all this because Aaron, of course, number 1. Shinra, I feel like the only thing I like about Shinra is that, like, even though his situation was so grim, he was forced to have like this positive image because everybody was just thinking that he was like a monster that he didn't give a fuck about what's happening. Why is he smiling? Like, why is he smiling? But the whole time this nigga is stressed. But he goes from like being super stressed to just kind of channeling, what he been feeling but not understanding his whole life. But since Kenny kind of touched on it, the next part I wanted to talk about was backstory. But this time I also want to talk about story. So we're gonna pick up ever since they were kid till now, because I feel like sometimes the backstory kind of overshadows the actual story and circumstances. So if you feel like your circumstances right now affects their story still, add it in there. So we're gonna compare ever since they were a kid till now. That whole spiel, you feel me? I want to go first.
I feel like this is a hard thing to do because if we're doing backstory, Tanjiro is still in his backstory because his sister and his whole family got killed. Sister got turned to a demon, and he's only moved on from there. Like, things have just been progressing from there. Like, if Tanjiro was an adult, his backstory is gonna be how he had to learn how to kill demons while caring his sister was a demon while looking for a cure for a demon.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like when you're taking it from a Naruto perspective. But like we said, these animes are different because at the end of the day, Eren is still a kid. He's probably the same age as Tanjiro. Eren is also a kid. Yeah,
Eren is much older than Tanjiro.
How old is Eren though?
From when we saw him to like very first started that to where he is now, Eren is probably in his like 20s now.
Yeah, but you can still consider the different stories. Like this is their story. So from what you've seen from their story, still compare it. Because at the end of the day,
Okay.
by the end of Demon Slayer, Tanjiro is not going to be grown. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
my issue is I feel like we haven't had. So we know,
They're both 15
shit.
years old.
You
There's no way
see,
Aaron's 15. There is no fucking
Aaron
way
is a
he's
kid. I
Aaron
15.
promise.
Aaron is 15 years old.
That man looks. That's a very grown 15-year-old.
Facts.
Okay. What I was saying was,
Puberty slapped that nigga in the face.
man,
Yeah, see.
that man gonna have gray hairs and wrinkles by the time he's 21. Shit. What I'm saying was, I feel like the issue I'm having is because we got to see Shinra as a kid and saw what happened to him when he was a kid.
Okay, wait. Nah,
Tanjiro's
my
traumatic
fault.
stuff didn't happen until recently.
But then that
Ish.
still does not stop the story. That's just like the catalyst to the story. But just
Okay,
the
you did
same
say
way,
backstory and story. You did say backstory and story. I'm
yeah,
fault.
because
My fault.
the same way for Shinra, we just got that instant where his mama died, and then you don't see anything until he's grown. The Shinra that you get from the beginning of the show is the Shinra you get to the end.
I apologize. Aaron Yeager at this point in the anime is 19. There was a time skip.
I knew he was close to 21.
Yeah, but that's still
I
a
knew I
kid.
was talking
That's
about.
still a kid. That's
It is still
19
a
years
kid.
old.
It is still a kid. But I went first last time, Carlo. You gotta go first this time.
So we're comparing who had the hardest backstory.
No, just story in
Whole
general. Who has the best
overall.
story?
Who
Let's
had
just
the
do
best?
story.
I feel like never mind.
I just feel like the Attack on Titan story is so complex that has to again be another undisputed number one
Not
pick.
even close.
And in between, and again, because we touched on it in the last question, between Shinra and Tanjiro, it's hard to say right now who has the best backstory because their backstories are a little similar. And we're just about to start in these next few seasons of both animes learning more about their childhoods. Like we had just at the end of the Fire Force anime just learned about that Sheener's little brother was still alive. You feel me? He's this insane villain on the other side, and then you got Tanjiro, where now we're starting to figure out the origins of why he has this scar on his head, why it matches this nigga, but apparently that nigga's not his dad, but apparently he is. Like it's a lot that's still
Bro, and then the demon is the same dude. It
facts,
just yeah.
facts. There's a lot untouched in both those animes.
The top one demon, Muzan's right hand is the same dude that they've been showing. Earrings, scar, and all.
He either got to be the same dude, twin brother type shit, something like that, bro. Like, but again, I think I'm gonna just put before I go too far down a rabbit hole. Attack on Titan, undisputed number one again. And then I can't even pick a 2 or 3 because they're just too similar to me. And I think these next seasons that release, next few episodes, will be able to give me a definite answer on who I think had the best backstory leading into more of Shinra's, the more history behind his family and behind his little brother. And then Tanjiro's just his real origins. Niggas need to know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna agree with that, but I definitely get what you're saying. Like 100%. I agree, but I don't agree. I do agree when it comes to story, there aren't many animes even touching old or new gen touching Attack on Titan. The story of Attack on Titan is crazy. Like up there, that and One Piece are the best 2 stories I've ever watched.
I give it to you.
Number 2 for me, I'm gonna go Tanjiro. I think the story of Demon Slayer in itself, not just backstory, but the story so far is better than Fire Force. I've grown attached to it. Me and Carlo were just talking about how we were so upset that Nezuko was. They tried to play with our emotions, thinking that Nezuko was gonna be dead. There aren't that many characters in Fire Force that I would feel the same way. I think if something bad happened to Shinra, I'd be upset, but other than that, I wouldn't feel too much about it. I think the things Tanjiro has been through so far has been a little bit more extreme than Shinra. I think the challenges Tanjiro has faced has been way more extreme than Shinra so far. This man is a novice demon slayer fighting demons in the top 5 already after watching his favorite Hashira get killed by a top 3, top 4? Is he top 4 or top 3? He's top 4. Top 4.
I'm gonna wait for Kenny to finish. My fault.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Aaron for story number 1 at 1, Tanjiro at 2, Shinra at 3.
I'm tripping. I actually do have a ranking. Aaron is still number 1. I'm gonna go Shinra number 2, and I'm gonna go Demon Slayer number 3. Just because, yeah, there's more to figure out about both animes. But one thing that we did uncover in the arcs episodes that we've seen, where we found out the source of spontaneous human combustion, and going through that was, to me, that was way more appealing than, not saying that Demon Slayer is a bad anime, because that's also enjoyable. It's also a good anime too. But to me, their journey on actually finding out the source and cause of spontaneous human combustion, and even knowing what it's going to come to, because of course I haven't read the manga, but from what I know, and it being
I can't remember what it was.
Actual prequel to Soul Eater. Yeah,
what was the source from the spontaneous human combustion?
I can't even remember, because they had to go outside. They had to go outside of Adola Burst.
It was the Adola,
and they had to go outside of Japan.
The Adola Burst. I probably have to rewatch it. That's one thing
like,
I
when they were
don't
going like down there in hell and shit like that.
Thanks.
But
that's what I don't like about Fire Force. They're taking way too long with this next season, bro. I've been waiting for, it feels like a year or 2 now.
It took me a minute to actually enjoy it, but that hole's cold.
But I feel like I agree more with Carlo's second list, right? Of course, Aaron, not a debate. The story altogether is just too well put together. But the reason why I feel like Fire Force is like got a better story altogether, if we are to compare, for example, the struggles of Shinra and Tanjiro, I understand that they both basically lost their family, thinking everything is over. But Tanjiro, granted, like, he lost his family, his sister got turned into a demon. Like, that kind of just speaks off, like, you know what I'm saying? But he still has that hope that is his sister, that he just kept on holding on. Like, I'm not gonna let you die. Like, like, she had, as soon as like she had her conscience back, it's just like, okay, we gonna try to figure out a way to turn you back. But he still had the comfort of Nezuko. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was crying, but like was crying in her arm, like holding her type shit. But for Shinra, when like, not only did he lose his mom and quote unquote his brother in his mind, people were blaming him. Like, oh, he killed his parents. This fucking monster.
He got that Naruto treatment.
Yeah. So he goes on his whole life like just having on that smile that he cannot control, which is basically like a reflex of anxiety or whatnot. Yeah. So he was just like going off with that. And then, you finally get to understand that, your mom is not dead. But like Carlo said, like, there was another dimension that can influence yours, and that has caused your mom to basically become a demon. And then your brother is actually alive, but he's a villain right now. And then when you get to fight him and finally breach and finally thinking that you're gonna get him back, that nigga gets snatched away and his mind is being wiped clean again. So you gotta fight him in a sense and try to save him. So he's not with you. Like, you gotta deal with that and still going about your day saving niggas and all of that. And he does that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Fire Force is such a upbeat show that you don't get to sit down and ponder with emotion. But when you really think about it, like, them niggas is going through it, because right now where we at, like, he's going off with emotion. Okay, I gotta find my mom, who is in a whole other dimension, and now he gotta figure out like this whole Grace thing. And now he's fighting a demon inside of him, and then he's trying to save his brother. So it's just like, damn, nigga, like, what is going on? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I understand Tanjiro and shit, but at the end of the day, the worst thing that happened to Tanjiro besides losing his family is just losing strangers, people that he barely met. We all made the argument. I understand Rengoku was painful, but we barely met him.
Facts.
And how painful can that be?
And that's another thing we've gotten, and we've met the other characters too, but as far as like learning the history of the other, I feel like we do that more in Fire Force than we do in Demon Slayer. Like, all of
learning the what?
like just the characters, like their backstories and where they're coming from and the reason that they do what they do. You feel me? And then my favorite, I can't even remember his name, but the mechanic that they added in the
Oh yeah, his story is dope.
facts. His story is just
Red hair.
yeah. Yeah, I was tripping.
I like the stories first. But on a more lighthearted note, now we got to talk about the waifus. Who got the better waifus?
Come on,
Fire
man.
Force.
Fire Force, hands down.
Hands down. And I might be biased because there's one just leading the pack, but
He said Princess Hibana.
Princess Hibana is OD.
OD.
But Attack on Titan doesn't really have any waifu, so they last in that department.
Mikasa is fine.
They got Mikasa. She stay covered up. Let show
Ackerman?
some skin.
Hell yeah.
Ackerman, she gonna beat your ass. And if you're not Aaron, it's over with. it's over.
Wait, so y'all say Fire Force got number 2 there?
Yeah.
Who, Maki?
I forgot Fire Force number 1. Attack Demon Slayer is number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is number 2.
Attack on Titan, they don't got time to be waifus. They all look sad and
They're
stressed.
stressed. It's like thinking about being in a world of zombies. Now make them bitches 100 feet tall. I'm good.
It's like every in our world, every day you open your eyes, every day you step out the door, that could be your last time stepping out the door, right? Just because of anything.
Mm-hmm.
In the Attack on
hear
Titan,
this rumbling.
in Attack on Titan, that raises from you feel me? Say when you walk out your door, you got a 50% chance. That raises from the straight 100. You make one wrong move. From the time you learn how to think for yourself in Attack on Titan, you are finished. One wrong step. Just you literally going through like just running errands, stressed as fuck. Like I could die today.
I could die any minute. Bro, don't let an irregular just pop out of nowhere.
Bro, fuck all that. They was dropping Titans from the air. Like, come on. It's already dangerous enough out here.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm just outside enjoying my day and I just heard a rumbling, I don't care if it's at a bar, if it's a car passing by, bro. Like I'm gonna get instantly stressed. And then after what I realize it is, I'm gonna be okay. Like, okay, I'm fine. But just hearing rumbling out of nowhere is just so traumatizing.
I'm dead. All right, let's get serious again. Now we gotta talk about ambition. Let's really say goal. Who has the more solid goal between Eren, Tanjiro, and Shinra?
The most solid goal.
Like somebody kind of, he has a point type shit. Listen, since y'all thinking, let me help y'all. I'm gonna go first on this one. Me personally, it's kind of a tie between Tanjiro and what you call it, and what's his name, Shinra. Because at the end of the day, y'all ain't nobody do nothing to me. Like I know I ain't do nothing to nobody. People just found me and just my family ain't asked for none of this shit. Y'all just turned my brother into whatever the fuck it is now. He goes to Catholic church and shit like that, wearing all white. You know what I'm saying? My mom was gone. She Lucifer type shit. Michael Jackson done killed my whole family. And my sister's a demon. Now I gotta save her.
They uniforms look like that. Y'all remember that one guild from Sword Art Online? I think the first or second season that had the white and red uniforms.
Oh yeah,
the one that what's it? Kirito's girl is from?
Yeah, Asuna. Yeah, her guild.
But my fault. That was just something I thought of when you said.
And then the color match too, the white color.
Facts.
You said goal best. I feel like Eren gotta have the best goal, like to change the way the world treats Eldians. Like his people were what, Carlyle?
Change the way the world treats one race.
Bro, they were forced. The Eldians were forced inside of walls and terrorized by the Marlians.
This nigga don't
But-
even
but-
know
but
what
what
the
you
rest
said,
of the
though.
world like. He just seen
Yeah.
the other side of the northern hemisphere, bro. He gotta.
Just like you said,
No.
by the Marlians.
Okay, okay. The issue is, yes, I would agree. I would agree with that. And if we didn't get that whole season of Marley when they told the rest of the world what really happened, they was like, keep those devils in there.
No, but
They
like even the
agree.
Marlians, even the young Marlians, they used to think that them niggas was devil. So there's like a propaganda that's being pushed out. So it's not really. That's why I'm saying like there's a to this day I can't, because at the end of the day, if she's still like just in her village and then niggas just start coming in and shooting and killing people.
Wait, Bobby broke up. We missed part of your
He's
answer.
there. He's-
Oh,
You hear
he's
me?
freezing. He's freezing up.
I hear y'all.
No, there you go. We good. We good now.
I
Yeah,
hear
we're good
y'all.
now.
You hear me?
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, we
yeah.
good now. We good
I
now.
was saying that there was a propaganda that was being pushed in Marley, and that's why to this day I kind of have an argument for Gabby, because at the end of the day she was just chilling in her city, and quote unquote the devils that she heard about. All of a sudden people would start killing people. Hey, I'm gonna grab a gun. I'm gonna shoot somebody. Somebody had to die, and it just happened to be Session.
See, so as a young girl, she took it upon herself. So you know what? It's
That's a different argument, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah.
There was a propaganda that was being pushed, and it's not their fault. There was a selective group that was wrong. But when you see Aaron meet a random Indian/Arab kid that was hella nice to him, and he starts crying like, "I'm sorry for what I'm about to do because I'm about to murder you and your whole family," that nigga's unhinged. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, as far as solid go, I was definitely Aaron didn't even come to mind. I knew I was gonna put him at 3. That nigga's
Wait, hold on.
That
Wait,
nigga
are you
was
saying that we agree with, or I just had a better goal in general?
I'm saying I don't agree with your goal. Your goal is last about this.
No, I'm saying what is our criteria here? What are we judging their goals on?
I'm saying who had the better goal. So you're saying like something that was more just, something that made more sense. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? Tanjiro, he got done wrong. He's just trying to save his sister. Can you
Okay,
blame
more
him for that?
just more. Okay, if I'm going, I had my the way I was interpreting was way different.
Okay, but it's fine. Just explain the way you're interpreting, like so that'll make it more interesting.
Okay. I like Aaron's goal. One is different from every other anime. This man is trying to avenge. This man watched his mother be eaten in front. He watched her head get crushed, bit in half, all of it.
by his
Kenny,
mama's,
Kenny,
by
Kenny,
his daddy's side piece.
You ain't gotta tell me it happened right here. I was there. It was right here. I was there.
So you should understand why this man has the rage that he does to everybody that lived on the outside world that co-signed what happened to them. You should understand the type of trauma that this man endured, that he wants the world to know pain.
Wow. Great, beautiful discussion there.
Can I finish my list? I've only got to number 1.
My fault.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with number
All right.
2.
Number 2, I'm gonna go. So Shinra's goal is to get his brother and his mom back. Kind of similar to Full Metal Alchemist in a way. Carlo, what'd you say? You were kind of faded away.
If I said that's an overrated ass show.
It is a very overrated show, but I would say Shinra has the exact same type of goal. And then Tanjiro's to figure out how to turn his sister back normal.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm gonna go
Hello?
Shinra then Tanjiro.
My list would probably be Shinra, because it's not only to save his brother and his sister, he is also probably going to be solely responsible for trying to figure out how to stop human combustion, because niggas is just going to keep dying. And
That ain't his goal yet, though.
That is his goal.
It is his goal, actually, because he said he wanted to be a hero. He's the only one
Facts.
out of here that's like, he actually wants to be a hero.
That's his goal. That's specific. Yeah.
Yes. I still don't see the connection between Soul Eater anyway, though, at the same time.
We gonna see.
Goddamn.
But number 2, I would have to go
Soul Eater's
Number 2,
trash.
I would have to go Tanjiro, and 3, I would go Aaron Yeager.
I think Soul Eater might be top 5 worst anime I've ever watched. But anyway,
I'm dead. Also, I was gonna say, Kenny, to your point one that I wanted to talk about. I feel like Aaron, even though he saw his mom get eaten, like that's just graphic. In my opinion, bro, losing your whole family is worse. You just come back, everybody's just laying in the pool of blood, and one of them is clinging to life.
Facts.
That pain is different.
By his
All right,
dad,
next one.
chick is crazy.
but there also he's terrorized by Titans every day. They're not terrorized by demons every day.
Hell yeah, they are, but every night.
What the
Titans are not
Every
This
actually
show
night.
is called Demon Slayer.
They don't. Tanjiro's not killing demons every day.
Yes, what?
We literally watched him in a training arc.
He has a
Did
job.
he-
He was with somebody that kills demons that knew how to keep them away.
He
What?
wasn't doing. He does not do that every day, bro.
He
He has to. Literally, like the same thing. Titans are active during the day and not active at night. Demons are active at night, not active during the day.
His
I
little
ain't gonna
job
lie.
description is Demon
I'm-
Slayers.
I'm more
Like,
afraid
come
of Titans than I'd be more afraid to live in the Titan world than the Demon Slayer world.
I promise you, I'd be more afraid to live in the Demon Slayer world than the Attack on Titan world.
Bro, the demons are so fast, like pop out of they can pop out of your shadow while you're just chilling. Like what? They are
I don't-
smart. They are
I'm
all smart, coherent beings. They can pretend to be human. Titans,
That's
you
fine.
see them coming.
I'm more afraid of Titans than the demons. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's your fears. That's your fears. When we bring y'all be on the show, you're gonna be running. Anyway. So next thing we're gonna talk about is the animation and soundtracks. Who got the best?
Oh, this is easy.
Best anime.
Wait, soundtracks or sound effects?
Anime soundtracks, aka music and animation.
So
So
we're not talking about sound effects. Okay.
if we go in animation,
I mean, nah.
if you said animation and soundtracks, right?
Yeah, can we let's just throw sound effects in there too. Shit, fuck it.
Okay. Animation, I'm going Demon Slayer, Fire Force, and then Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Soundtracks, I'm going Fire Force, Attack on Titan, then Demon Slayer.
Of course, Attack on Titan.
And you can put my sound effects with soundtracks. I don't really, you know.
Actually, that's pretty bad. What matchup? Not gonna lie. Kenny, what you think?
Yeah, I'm Carlil's right. Fire Force got the best sound effects dinner all time. I think that's the exact right way to put all of that. Because
Like, as soon as that nigga leaned forward and cup his fingers, yeah, no, it's over.
yeah. Dude.
You hear that fucking horn?
Wait.
I don't know. The Demon Slayer intro is kind of fire.
Which one? The first one or the second? I feel like the first season.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the name of the song.
What did you just? Okay, I don't know what song you just removed, right? Okay.
Look, bro, I'm not about to sing on this. I'm not finna get on here and sing. It's not happening.
It's okay, viewers. If y'all want it,
Nigga said,
I only need one comment requesting a video of Kenny singing. If I can get one comment on any social platform, I got you.
Relax.
And I'll send you $10.
Well, bet.
Relax. Okay, so yeah, I'm going animation, Demon Slayer, Fire Force, then Attack on Titan. Sound effects / sound tracks, I'm going Fire Force because the opening's fire and the sound effects are crazy. Demon Slayer, then wait, Rumbling goes crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, Fire Force, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer.
So, animation. I'm gonna go Demon Slayer, Fire Force, Attack on Titan. I think we all got that one the same, right? Soundtrack, sound effect. I'm gonna go with Attack on Titan first.
Come on, man, stop the cap.
I'm dead serious. Attack on Titan first. Second, Fire Force.
Do you see my
Yeah,
fingers? Do
I can't even see your fingers.
you know what happens when that nigga does this?
The horn finna get the sounding, nigga.
Do you know what happens when this man does this? The sound
About to
effects that come out of this? That man, Benny Maru,
Are you talking about this?
I can't see you.
That's what you talking about this.
I still can't see you.
You talking about this, nigga?
Your hand isn't in the camera. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Anyway,
That boy, Benny Maru, come on.
hear
Your
me
name
out.
Benny Maru, you're automatically a raw ass nigga.
Listen, I know that the thing is, Fire Force, when I'm thinking about it's just Wilson, I'm thinking about the original Fire Force intro. And then the sound effect is literally just that one Benny Maru one. Besides that one, what other sound effects are you gonna name? Tell me.
All you need. It's all you need.
Well, that's the thing. And then what you call it? Attack on Titan? Bro. Attack on Titan got the best OSTs. It has 2 intros that we like. I love the Rumbling and the Sasageo one. That shit is fire. And like I said, the OST. So I can't have like a whole
what?
group. You know, like the team song when like they be making like about the orchestra. Like throughout the show, like when they're going to fight and shit like that.
I'm thinking. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched an Attack on Titan fight. I gotta rewatch.
You can rewatch. You can literally just Google it. It has so many OSCs. Like in terms of anime, it's two animes that have like great OSCs. Is My Hero and Attack on Titan. So when I'm counting all of that, and then those 2 great intros compared to Fire Force, it has that one intro that we loved, and then that one sound effect. I just feel like Attack on Titan just outweighs it. It's just fair. But that's all I had in terms of comparison. Is there any aspect of it that y'all can think about? Y'all want to compare, or is that all?
Y'all want to compare side characters real quick?
I was about to say you missing side characters, bro.
I literally had cast in my mind. I'm sorry. Let's do that.
Side characters and villains.
Side characters and villains. So let's do it separately. We're gonna start side characters first. Who got the best?
Best side.
The best. I'm gonna base this argument over just overall personality.
I know who your number one is, man.
I feel like overall personality, Demon Slayer has to be number one.
I knew it. Yeah.
Just all
that boy loves it too.
And of course, like I said, I mentioned earlier that we learn a lot about Fire. We learn a lot more about Fire Force's side characters than we do Demon Slayer side characters. So I'll give them that. But
do we?
Yeah, we do. Like
so far, yeah.
Yeah, but as far as Demon Slayer side characters, I just think their personalities along with their abilities just makes the show better. Like I said, when we were talking about main characters, Shinra kind of holds himself up because of who he is. But Tanjiro is not. Demon Slayer is recognized as one of the best animes now, but a lot of people will argue that Tanjiro is like one of the best anime protagonists. I don't think he is. I think the reason people have that argument is due to the side characters that he has around him. They elevate his personality with the experiences that he goes through with him. So I would say
got the Ichigo effect. He's very bland.
He does have that Ichigo effect real bad.
And so I think just based off of personality and ability alone, I would give it to Demon Slayer.
Well, you got at 2 then.
At 2, I'm gonna go Fire Force. At 3, Attack on Titan. Just because outside of Eren, I really like. Of course, there's people that you like Sasha, beloved, definitely beloved. But other than that, I really don't think I have any ties to any of the other characters. And it's really hard to have ties because you got the 3 main characters, but everybody else is so interchangeable. They're all dying.
Okay. Is it my turn? Am I next?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let's put it to you this way. I'm gonna give you the Demon Slayer one. I was probably gonna put them 1, 2. But let's not act like Levi don't exist.
Facts.
Let's
Haven't
not
seen
act.
him- He haven't
Huh?
seen him in a while until the last 2 episodes of the last season. Go
Listen,
ahead.
let's not act like Armin and Mikasa aren't great side characters.
Yeah.
Armin's
pretty bland.
And then the side characters while they were there, let's not forget about Captain Irwin.
Dead.
He's dead, but he was in the show. We all loved him.
Dead.
Let's not forget about Connie. I don't care about Connie. Connie's not dead.
That bald bitch.
Why is he?
That nigga is
Okay.
literally Attack on Titan Krillin. That's literally who he is.
I'm dead.
You love Krillin.
I love Krillin. That nigga's a dog.
Let's not forget about what's his name? Reiner.
Fuck with Reiner. Fuck with Reiner heavy. Fuck with
Gabby.
Fuck Gabby. Don't bring that bitch up.
Reiner. She's a kid.
Fuck that little bitch. Don't fuck her.
Bro, you know what's funny too? The way they jumped that ass. That nigga was going in.
Should have beat the shit out. Boy, I would.
They were.
You worked the fuck out that.
Bro, I ain't never seen like elbows going up and fists going down like that. Like at Psycho Titan.
Oh my
Who else? Who else?
This nigga Kenny's a menace. He said, fuck that little bitch.
Who else? Zeke.
Yeah, because in the blend, she's not interested in you.
Zeke.
Zeke is that man. Zeke is undisputedly that man.
Flock is dead now, but she just died.
Emir, the original one.
Annie. Come on, bro. The Attack on Titan has good side characters. I'm going Attack on Titan number 2. And then I'm going Fire Force number 3. Like I said, I don't really care about the side characters. I don't care about fucking what's Arthur? I don't care about Arthur. I don't care about they powerless captain. I'm cool.
Yeah, but still that powerless, but still that nigga. What's his name?
He be throwing. I ain't gonna lie.
He be throwing.
He be throwing these.
What's his name? The right-handed command. He only used a gun, and he's cold with it. Like, yeah.
Kenny made some great arguments when it came to Attack on Titan, especially like Earring, Levi. Those are people that I'd be forgetting about. But the thing is, they don't be as present like as much. You know what I'm saying? Like they just a little bit of the story, and then they move on. Listen, let me. Whoa.
Or they fucking die.
They have iconic scenes.
Levi,
what he did to Zeke.
Yes, goated.
That's your favorite GIF to send me. Is Levi.
Nigga said, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the knife.
Your favorite GIF to send me is Levi. I just don't understand.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, exactly. That's I'm not understanding.
So listen, that thing is goated, and that's the thing. Like it has like everybody got so many goated moments, like in the Attack on Titan, like Eren standing in the wall looking at the Titans and all that. Like it's great, but it's just like a little bit of story moving on. This is the argument I want to make. You remember Demon Slayer when y'all found out that Zenitsu and Inosuke were not going to be in the Swordsmith village? Everybody was pissed the fuck off.
Pissed.
Like, how dare you? These are key essential pieces to the story. You just can't do it. And I feel like when you have that attachment for like side characters, bro, they just got to be number one. Because like I said, we already don't even know. We don't even know the backstory of Zenitsu or Inosuke. We just knew him as Iz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just vibes.
And let Nezuko had actually died. Let them put that.
I might not even watch the show anymore.
I literally said that to Aqua. I said, I promise you, if she would have died, I'm not watching that show anymore.
So I got Demon Slayer 1.
Mm-hmm. We all do.
Attack on Titan at 3.
That's so fucking crazy.
And Fire Force at 2.
No way y'all care about
hear me out.
I'm not gonna lie.
They care about fucking Arthur.
They side characters. Arthur is comedy. I don't know what's wrong with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, comedy.
Bro, Attack on Titan. No, not Attack on Titan. Fire Force got the funniest side cast in this new gen. Like so far, funniest side cast goes to them. Maki.
Bro, ain't shit funny in Attack on Titan, nigga.
Not Attack on. That's what I'm saying. Not Attack on Titan. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Ain't
about
shit
fighting.
funny, nigga. We out here in the fucking field, nigga.
And like you just said, like the captain, bro. Like think about it. No powers, but that nigga's still a body. Like everybody doubted him, even the enemy he's fighting.
And then
But
you
he's
know
so
what?
strong.
You got the professor licked the dude with the afro with the Brook afro.
Yeah, the one that's friend with the Joker.
That's what I'm saying. Benny Maru, Hibana,
Benny
fuck,
Maru's like that. Like you talking action.
facts.
Like Levi has a moment, but Benny Maru does too. You just talking about that sound effect.
Captain Burns. Like, come
on, man. That
Come
nigga is
Kenny.
cold. That nigga is
Captain
cold.
Burns is dead.
That nigga is cold. The Joker is fire.
I
Like,
already
you know what I'm saying?
told-
Especially when you get the ties between him and Benny Maru. I fuck with that. They got one of my African brothers on the cast, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Representing Africa, you know what I'm saying, with the Yoruba spear. Fucking shit.
That man Hinawa, Benimaru, and Vulcan got to be my top 3 favorite characters.
Come on, man. Even Show is cold.
Facts. Show is
Like
that nigga. Show
like
is
that nigga, the way he was introduced, bro.
Show
Come
is
on,
a
man.
problem.
Show is a whole problem. Yeah,
I gotta go rewatch Fire Force. I
And
just
then
gotta
they
go
get you
rewatch
with the
it.
betrayals, bro. The betrayals.
I'm sorry.
hurt.
It's not my fault they can't release episodes on a consistent basis so I can remember some shit. I'm sorry.
Man,
I'll
get out of
rewatch
here.
it with you, Kenny, bro.
You make the argument.
You watch
for that.
Bleach. Watch
No.
Bleach.
Yes, sir.
Kenny, you make the argument for that, but you're watching Attack on Titan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you know how bad the release is bad on Attack on Titan, bro?
Facts.
Hey, I was binging it. It was almost all completely out by the time I was watching it.
Nah, but now they say you're not seeing that ending until 2020 something. But all right, final part. Let's talk about it. The villains.
Better
Les
villain.
villains. Les villains des animés. Who got the worst villain?
See, this is like a trick question because who's the real villain of Attack on Titan? Is it Eren?
Eren.
Fucking Aaron. If we talking
Technically,
about
it's not though. But that's the pacing is ass. It should have just been done so we can talk about it.
Who's the real fucking villain?
best villains, do you, as far as Demon Slayer, do you want to? You said villains overall, right? Not like main villains.
Overall, yeah, we're gonna go overall, so we can talk about the interesting smaller villains too.
But the lower demons didn't mean shit.
What you mean? Like who?
Which
I
lower
don't give
demons?
I don't give a fuck about the demon I was swimming in the water and like turning the ground in the water, was able to swim underground and shit. I don't care about that one.
I'm
I
not
don't care
gonna-
about the
But
one
like
with the bones.
that's you can count like people like maybe the spider demon shit like that. If you
Okay,
feel like
spider.
they're not worth mentioning, just forget about them. Like we're not gonna
Okay.
count. We're gonna be.
The spiders, Muzan, of course, Michael Jackson. Who else is the villain? What's the one that killed Rengoku?
Akaza,
Akaza,
Akaza.
Daki, Gyotaro.
Daki, yeah. I feel like they just got way more villains than Fire Force. Like the quantity of villains in Demon Slayer is OD compared to Fire Force.
Yeah, Toro, Daki, and Tengu. Yeah, I'm based off of just
And we get the backstories about the villains in Demon Slayer.
yeah. I was
You
about to
got,
say
like,
if we're
yeah.
going overall villains, just based off quantity,
you gotta go Demon
you
Slayer.
gotta go Demon Slayer. Fire Force and Attack on Titan is what I'm having a hard time with because
I would go
I'm-
Fire Force just because just because Attack on Titan doesn't have their clear cut villain. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you can't have a good villain if it's not clear cut who it is.
Yeah, I agree with Kenny on that. I feel like we can make this easy. Demon Slayer, Fire Force, Attack on Titan in terms of villains.
Now, if the villain is Eren, that's a cold ass nigga. So I would move it up, or I would move it up potentially. But
Facts.
yeah,
Well, you could technically like, man, this is stupid.
like how you the protagonist and the villain? I'm conflicted.
But technically, like that's kind of what it is. Like Attack on Titan should have just been done, bro. Like fuck this shit. It's so stupid to explain.
I guess if we looked at it from like the rest of the world, if we heard there was some nigga that was controlling the colossal titans is about to destroy the world.
Yeah.
I guess if we were on that side, we would definitely look at him as the villain because all villains have bad backstories.
You know what?
So what we did was really just all we did was really watch Aaron's villain his origin story for his villainy.
You know what y'all should do? It's literally one more chapter left after the show. Read it. You know, just read it. Just read it. Like you're not going. The wait is not worth another episode. Trust me. Just go read the last damn chapter. You understand what happened, and you'll be pissed off.
Wait, it's only one chapter to read?
Yes, it's literally over. Like that
Why
scene.
did they break it?
That scene that they on Aaron's back. It's literally just a few panels left, and then that's it. That's why I'm like, why are they dragging it?
It's a one episode.
It might be one episode. Like I don't know how they're gonna make it. But manga-wise, it's not more than one episode. It's literally like done. It's literally done. That's why I'm like, it's so stupid. Because they could have literally just ended it. But this is my lineup. So, damn. So I'm kind of torn. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the White Clad, they might be like the new Gen Assassin, kind of Akatsuki type shit. Like, that nigga, Charon is like that. Like, you remember when he was saving them niggas? And then you had that little girl with her telepathic powers. She just OD. The other members we got to meet, the pervert. And then you got the sniper, bro, it's just like a lot.
I gotta watch it again. I only remember the black dude who was blindfolded himself.
That's Sharon. That's him. He's like
cold.
Nah,
he's
like
cold.
He's definitely one of my favorite on the show.
Annoying as fuck, but cold.
I'm dead. But yeah, I think I gotta go with Demon Slayer. The only thing I don't like is that we don't know much about Muzan. When he's quote unquote so OP, but why does he fear Demon Slayer so much at this early stage? Why not think?
We literally just got his backstory. What you mean?
But this is what I'm saying, okay? He lost to what's his name? Yoruichi, right? I
guess that's his name.
Yeah, that's his name. OG nigga, right? Most OP nigga we've seen, right? Now you see Tanjiro and everybody else, and they are not strong like him. They're nowhere near his strength. So I'm guessing you can take care of them, but your whole fear is that they're like Demon Slayer are so strong that they might get to the point of potentially reaching like Yoruichi. So now I'm just gonna cower and make demons to go get those niggas when I could just kill those niggas, but I'm just not gonna do it.
That is very dumb.
That's what I'm like, what is it? Like, why are you hiding and being mad at Akaza when he's like running away at some point because you feel like he should take care of those niggas? Like, I'm just like, yo, like, how you literally saw Tanjiro, you could have killed him. Why did you wait?
Muzan could really go into where all the Hashira are and probably kill them all by himself.
But he has a fear. Like, literally, you remember when Daki was fighting and she had the flashback? It was him being scared through her. So I'm like, I don't know what the logic is. Why can't you just pop off? Go kill Tanjiro while he's still Tanjiro right now before some shit's happen. You hearing that Nezuko is getting special power, you're just waiting for that to flourish. I don't get it. That's my perspective. And then Attack on Titan, I'm gonna answer from my perspective. I really don't like it. Quote unquote who the villain is. I really, really do not fuck with it at all. It's really stupid. I just can't wait for y'all to see it. Read the last chapters. There's one chapter left. You'll be pissed off.
It's gonna be Mikasa or some shit. It's gonna be Mikasa or some shit. And I'm gonna be, what the fuck?
No, it's not gonna be Mikasa. It's worse.
Can't be Armin.
No, it's not. It's not anybody.
Don't say too much more. Leave it there.
I can't say too much more without. Yeah, it's not his circle. Don't worry about his circle.
All right, I might go read this tonight just to get it over with.
Just get it over. Like, just rip the Band-Aid. I don't know why they waiting for so
okay,
long.
So wait, Bamba, where the anime ends, what chapter is that in the manga?
Any if you read
the
it.
chapter before the last.
You said what?
I said the chapter before the last.
And where can I read it? I gotta go on Viz, or can I go? Or do I have to go on?
It should
Just
still
go
be.
to the
It
last-
should
the
still
final
be
chapter,
available
bro.
on Viz if it's the last. You said it's the last 2 chapters of
The
Attack on
last
Titan.
chapter, yeah.
They should still be on Viz, but you can easily like find if you just Google Attack
Google
on
it.
Titan manga. Like if you can't get it on Viz, you're gonna be able to find the website.
Sometimes even on TikTok, you might be finding people that upload like the whole thing, and you can just swipe. But as Kenny is Googling that, that is all we had for y'all on this anime segment. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Y'all be sure to share, subscribe, like this video, send it to your friends, family, and most importantly, make sure you send it to your grandmama. We'll see y'all next week.